and it looks like the fighters are now ready. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And first up, they call him Sweet Hands. Caleb Plant, this former middleweight champion of the world, comes in at 6'1" with a reach of 74 inches. And he'll be facing Roy Jones Jr., 160 pounds. This guy won a championship as a heavyweight, remember? 5'11" tall with a reach of 74 inches.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
They call him Sweet Hands. Caleb Plant, fighting out of Tennessee, but now living in Las Vegas. This former middleweight champion of the world is looking to get back on track tonight. Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship of the world.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing from Nashville, Tennessee, now fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, a super middleweight champion of the world, Sweet Hands, Caleb Plant. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. They ring the bell, and here we go. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. There's a counter shot. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like...
Caleb Plant just got clipped. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal. What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone.
Caleb Plant is hurt. I thought we were going to see... It's okay to take a knee.
Best thing the fighter did. Otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Plant in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Just switching up. Come on. Let him get back into this. You're smart when you grab ball. Just take the round off. Win the round when you...
And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Those counter punches have to hurt. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. A perfect counter lands. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Nice counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Catch and shoot. Let's talk about Plant in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Stay focused.
Good work. That's it. Good. Just get your breath back. Good work.
Smart, you weren't loading up. You were still landing the pack.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter punch. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They exchange punches. Straight right just misses. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dares do anything out of turn.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The straight right just misses. Man is in some serious trouble here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Caleb Plant just got clipped. Let's talk about Plant in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power. He just misses with that jab. Just missing with the uppercut. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and
Caleb Plant is hurt. Maybe not as hurt as... And wisely, they're going to take a knee here. No choice but to do that.
that must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Plant in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell,
They ring the bell, and here we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
That counter shot lands. That jab doesn't score. Good counter punch. Man is in some serious trouble here. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Neither. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. He had his moment, but has it gone by?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. These two, a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That counter shot lands. Let's talk about Plant in that last round. Well, this is the time. And there's the bell to start the round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Beautiful counter punch. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you gotta think him. You just gotta be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin, a pickpocket.
Who's willing to go where the Pensacola's finest is down? How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four. Can you continue?
halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it. So he's back up, but is he just delaying the inevitable?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy. Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. And boom! Back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Has to be careful for that receipt. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.